Okay, so here, this is what I want you to do for your hips specifically. So you're gonna start out on the ground and we're gonna go a 90-degree angle in the front, a 90-degree angle in the back, okay? So what you're gonna do is we're working on our hip mobility, so like the range of motion in our hips. So this will get better as you do it, as you get more flexible. This will feel better, but you might feel pretty tight this first time, and that's okay. So this is something you can do just anytime you're feeling tight. You don't necessarily have to do this before or after a run. Those two things that I sent for you were just more general fitness kind of things, but they also hit the hips. This is hip specific. So doing this a couple, 3 or 4 times a week would be awesome. Okay, so we're gonna fan the back leg up, trying to keep the front leg down as long as possible. And then you bring the front leg up, and then my back leg goes down, and then we fall. So you're just kind of fanning side to side, working through the range of motion in your hips, okay? So you'll do this for a minute, all right? 60 seconds, you're just gonna keep rocking. Then you're gonna hold, and you're gonna come down, and you can hold here for like 30 seconds, all right? So my right arm is coming down, you're bringing it parallel to my left thigh, okay? So then I come back up, and my left forearm is coming parallel with my right thigh, and hold, okay? So then we're gonna get the front of the hip. So you're still in that 90-90 position. So my left leg is in front, right leg is behind, left hand is just behind my butt, okay? Just a little bit behind it, about this far behind my butt. So I'm going to come up on my knees and reach up and back. So I feel a nice stretch all the way down through the front of my hip, all through this area. So I'm reaching back, and we come down. So you can hold for 10 or 15 seconds, come back down, go up, come back down, up. So let's do like 6 reps per side of that. So then you'll switch, right leg goes in front, right hand's behind you, come up onto those knees, reach up and back, come back down, and then come back down. So you'll do 6 on that side. Then we're gonna do the number 4 stretch, okay? So this is kind of getting that outer hip, and I'm gonna just rock back and forth, okay? So just a little rock, nice and gentle. The more flexible you get, you know, the closer then you'll get to your chest, to your leg, but you probably will feel a pretty good stretch with that leg far out, and that's okay. So we're just gonna kind of rock it back and forth, okay? So maybe after a few back and forth, you can bring your foot closer to your butt, kind of move it back, and rock. All right, so that's getting this part of the hip. So your outer glute up into my hip up here. So I'm gonna do my other side. So again, maybe 30 seconds to a minute each side. Just take your time, keep breathing through it. Okay? Then you're gonna do the frog stretch. So I need 2 pillows because I'm on my hard deck. So I'm gonna get 2 pillows, and I'm gonna put my inside of my knees on the pillow. So not the top of my knees, and my 2 feet are straight back from my knees. So they're not tucked in back here. I think you can see that. They're straight out, okay? My toes are turned out, and the inside of my foot is on the ground. Okay, so now I'm gonna just shoot my butt back, come forward. So this is our inner hip. Got those abductor muscles, adductor muscles. So you can hold this stretch, shooting your butt back, and just hold. You can gently rock back and forth into it. Maybe you hold for 30 seconds and then add maybe 10 rock backs. And you should feel just a little bit more flexible each time you go back, okay? So my forearms are kind of what I'm rocking on. They're keeping me up. Okay. All right. And then your last one, we're gonna really try to get into that quad. So on this one, I'm gonna grab my foot. I'm gonna hold on to this chair for support. So I'm not gonna let my butt be be back towards my heel. I'm gonna make it come forward and squeeze my glutes. So you get a really, really nice stretch through the front of that hip and all the way down through your quad, okay? And you'll hold 30 seconds to a minute. Okay? And switch sides. And you'll do 30 seconds to a minute on this side. Again, don't let your hips stay closed. You want to open those hips all the way up by tucking the tailbone under and squeezing the glutes. So be mindful of that in every one of these exercises, okay? All right. I hope this helps. Sorry it took me so long to get these to you.